head to California. It continues to suffer record drought conditions as the state's Governor Jerry Brown signed a $1.1 billion emergency drought relief bill on Friday. California now awaits its, well, next big benchmark, Wednesday, measuring its snowpack. NBC's Dylan Dreyer caught up with the man running that survey.
This is the absolute lowest snowpack that we've recorded on record.
Rain is important, but why is the snowpack so much more important?
Because it stores the water and then gradually releases it when it's most needed down below in the lowlands.
NBC meteorologist Bill Cairns joins me now for a look at what's in store for California this week. Bill, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, Jose. In California, as far as their water goes, their water is up in the mountains in the snow. They have their reservoirs, so we get a really good measurement of that. The big question with California is how much water do they have underground? And that's what, unfortunately, we're going to find out in the years ahead unless we get some rain here, because that's the big question. No one really knows exactly how much water they have in storage under the ground. So let's talk about where we are now, because this is just hasn't changed. We went into this winter with an El Nino, thinking that we'd get rid of some of this drought. This is still in the extreme and the exceptional categories. It really didn't see hardly any improvement throughout this region as we went through this, well, what was supposed to be the rainy and the wet seasons. And this past weekend was brutal for the snowpack. We saw high temperatures widespread through the west. We continue with much above normal temperatures today. I mean, even at the high elevations, we're getting into the 60s and 70s where we're just melting away that snowpack in a hurry. We're at 9% about a week ago. We're probably down to 5 to 6% of normal. I mean, that's ridiculously low. So as far as today goes, I mean, look at these temperatures. Near record high today in Palm Springs, 98, 98 in Yuma. Phoenix, by the way, is going to be 96. That's going to be 4 days in a row, 95 plus. And Jose, they have never done that before. And as far as this week goes, the much above temperatures are with us early in the week. As we go through the middle of the week, at least we get a cold front coming in and cooling us off. So temperatures will drop, but there's really no sign of any significant rain, Jose, for California in the mountains. They can get April snowstorms, but time is running out. The dry season is quickly approaching.
Bill Cairns, thank you so very much. And I want to talk more about what's going on in California with conservation biologist Dr. Reese Halter. Doctor, what a pleasure to see you.
Good morning, Jose.
So I think most of us don't think of snow, and we think of California. Why is the importance, what's the importance of the measurement of the snow there?
Well, number one, we just heard of the warm, record-breaking temperatures. The biggest thing we're looking at now is it's so warm in the Sierra Nevada. Instead of the snow melting, Jose, and going into the earth and down into the valleys and the creeks, it's actually sublimating. It's going into a gas right into the atmosphere. And if that isn't bad enough, the real story that we're looking at now are bark beetles. Bark beetles are a part of nature's game board, but for the last 3 winters, it's been so warm that their numbers are escalating into the hundreds of millions. In 2003 in Southern California, we're no stranger to this. We lost hundreds of millions of trees. I'm told what we're seeing now is going to make 2003 seem tame. And that means that without the trees on the mountains, when we do get melt, there's nothing like a big old sponge. Those tree roots are paramount to release the snow slowly. It's very, very distressing.
So, Doctor, talk to me about these bark beetles. I mean, why are the explosion of it? Because of the heat?
Well, because two things: because of the heat, because of the lack of cold temperatures in the winter that would kill them, and because the trees are so dry that they're crying into the air, "Help, help, I need water." And the beetles are going, "Bargain, baby, I'm in." And they're breeding and feeding like we've never seen. Now, let me give you an example. In 2013, when we surveyed, there was 325,000 dead acres of trees. In 2014, up to 835,000 dead acres of trees. This is symptomatic of the West. Wow. We're down 45 million acres of dead trees. That's about 15 billion dead mature trees at the top of mountains. And there's another 15 billion dead trees in Canada. 30 billion mature trees. It's a wake-up call, man. It's warming, and you know what? It's time to future-proof America. We're leaking 21 trillion gallons of water in our water systems.
Yep.
Beauty. That means that we can roll up our sleeves, and those are real jobs. And by the way, the solar industry is now up to 164,000 jobs across America. It's growing year over year 10 times faster than the economy at whole. This is opportunity, Jose.
It's opportunity, and there's a crisis. It's a very real crisis for the West Coast. Dr. Reese Halter, it's a pleasure to see you. Thanks so much for being with me.